My name is Terry Power, and I'd like to introduce you to the seminars on Balance for Life and health seminars. The purpose of putting these seminars on is many. However, I'd like to give you an insight into my background so that you understand where I'm coming from and what makes me qualified and experienced in presenting to you something that I think is extremely important. Firstly, I am a chiropractor. I've been practicing chiropractic as a second-generation chiropractor. As my father was a chiropractor, an acupuncturist, an osteopath, and a naturopath. And he was also a clinical hypnotherapist. In fact, I've worked in his clinic since I was 15 years of age. I'm a chiropractor and acupuncturist. I qualified chiropractic in 1988 and acupuncture in 1991. I have a thriving practice in private clinical practice where my main emphasis is gaining results for people's health and well-being, like many other practitioners across Australia and the world. I've given seminars in health in many different ways across the world, across Australia, across to New Zealand, Northern Territory, Melbourne, South Australia, Western Australia. I've also given seminars in Japan, England, in New Zealand and Indonesia. The reason that I've done many seminars, I've done it at a professional level where I've taught practitioners, but also to general public to enhance their own health and their own well-being and their own lives. The important thing is that I've realised in clinical practice, when you're so busy in practice and you're treating patients and you're doing what you need to unlock their health in so many different ways, from a nutritional and herbal perspective, from chiropractic, which is unlocking the life force that flows through their body, from acupuncture, which also is very similar but more focused on the meridians, the magnetic field lines that flow through the body. We're dealing with life force and how it's balanced in your body and how to unlock that life force. I've studied neuro-emotional technique, and I've also studied clinical hypnotherapy with a diploma in that. So I'm interested in multifaceted, multidiscipline on healthcare practice, which really have the same objective: to unlock life force, to let it flow freely and let it thrive in every area of your life, including socially, vocation and career, and health. It's all related to your health and in fact the development of your whole being. So in practicing in my clinic, I realised I only have so much time with each patient, and it's not enough. They need to empower themselves in order to gain maximum results. They need to know how to do a certain amount of self-treatment, self-massage, self-pressure pointing, and releasing tight connective tissue bundles or adhesions or restrictions within their body which bind up and constrict blood flow and life force or electricity from flowing through their body. This is beautifully done in the technique of gua sha, which I teach a home gua sha technique in the seminar of Balance for Life and Health. But beyond that, I'm a very, very busy practitioner. I am very busy at home. So I have 6 children, I have a very busy practice, and my philosophy is exercise and meditation and thought processes which always uplift your spirit, uplift your soul, and develop your entire being. This has always been my interest and passion since a young child, which has been instilled by my parents. The thing is, there's only so many hours in the day to exercise, to improve your strength, to improve your flexibility, to improve your tone, your anaerobic and aerobic fitness and capabilities. There's only so many hours in the day. If we were to meditate, how much we're meant to meditate. If we're meant to exercise, how much we're meant to exercise. If we're meant to spend the time cooking whole foods, the amount that we're meant to do, we wouldn't have time to do a lot of the other things that today's society demands of us. And so what I did as a personal need, in order to incorporate these things into my life, I've created a very simple and logical system that borrows from ancient knowledge out of Chinese medicine, out of ancient knowledge, out of Western medicine, and alternative natural therapies, plus on the cutting edge of modern knowledge with science, what we know about the brain, what we know about the health. So I've encompassed all these different attributes into the Balance of Life seminar in order to get a condensed method of exercise and mind discipline that lifts you up and creates a charge not only on your everyday but in your entire life, so that your life can truly work for you. And I needed to share this with my patients so that they can reap the rewards as well. So therefore I realised that I have to put on a seminar, which I started as a one-day seminar, but now that again proved to be effective and very brilliant for patients' benefit. However, it needed to be further, so we've developed a 1- and a 2-day seminar on balance of life and health. My background in exercise and mind methods goes back further than my training. Championship trampolining. I gained a few different medals at the World Championships. I was in the Australian Championships diving, springboard diving, where I also won medals, and I've also been a gymnast, where I've gone to the state championship level. My father was a professional boxer. He taught us boxing and wrestling since we were little. And although I did eventually have a few amateur fights when I was studying chiropractic, I realised that was really against the philosophy, against the nervous system of what I was about. However, I did have 3 fights as an amateur boxer, winning all of those. The point is that my interest for a long time has been exercise, mind ability, and how they incorporate to develop us as a human being together, but doing it in ways that are safe and healthy and happy. So my training, first off, I did a science degree majoring in anatomy. I also did then a postgraduate diploma in chiropractic through the Sydney College of Chiropractic. I also did most of my osteopathy studies, but that course closed just prior to finishing that qualification. I then went on to do a postgraduate diploma in acupuncture, and then I did my master's degree in chiropractic through the Macquarie University. I've also studied natural therapies, nutrition and herbalism, and also gone through many seminars on kinesiology, including neuro-emotional techniques, and also on allergy elimination, which I taught in different regions, parts of Australia, as their Australasian presenter. I've also done a diploma in clinical hypnotherapy because I was interested in different levels of consciousness, different levels of mindsets, and how to advance that for the patient's benefit, always. And also for my own and for my family's benefit. So what I've done is, in this background of health and exercise, I've developed this program that was greatly needed for my own patients, and in fact for myself, because I ran out of time and I had to create something that was unique, that blended principles from ancient medicine and modern medicine, from natural philosophies to orthodox principles. And I've blended these together in something that truly works for you. It is very simple, but it is unique. You will not find this mixture, and in fact these principles, out there readily. So that is why I was motivated to put these seminars on for my own patients. I soon realised after doing that they gained such substantial benefit that I wanted to do it for other practitioners as well, for their patients, so that I could present some of this information for their clients and patients, and they reap the rewards out of this whole process. So therefore that is our Balance for Health and Life seminars. What you learn there is simple and effective and time-efficient methods of mind, thought processes that transform our mind, our thoughts, from a ho-hum level up to a level that buzzes for us each day. I also take exercises that strengthen our muscles and joints and body, that improve the tone of the muscles and improve our fitness at an anaerobic and an aerobic level. I teach these mind thought principles all blended together, as well as some methods of home massage, self-massage, because we can't go to a therapist how much we need to. So therefore we need to do some of this ourselves and for our own family. It's like a first aid of how to do this for yourself and at home. How to do gua sha and pressure pointing at home on acupuncture meridians and chiropractic type muscle trigger points. All this we've blended together for you so that you can enhance your health. This work is truly unique and exciting for me because I know it's a part of my purpose in my life to complete my life in presenting it to you in order to complete your life and your career, your vocation, your family and your practice. So I'm very much looking forward for you to be a part of this, to come along to the seminar, to learn it, to apply it. Have a look at some of the testimonials of some of the people we've taught so far, and you'll see this work is genuine and real, and we make sure that people gain true benefit, true value, cost-effective value, so that you look at the cost of the price of the seminar and think, that's cheap. What I'm getting here is invaluable. Thank you very much.